Hello friends, in this video I will be solving GATE Electrical 2018 network questions. In 2018, electrical networks had a weightage of around 13 marks, which included 3 1-mark questions and 5 2-mark questions. This is the first 1-mark question that you are seeing on your screen.
Question, we need to find out H11, which is V1 upon I1 when V2 is 0. To make V2 0, we will have to short circuit this port. Thus, on short circuiting this port, these both resistors become in parallel and their equivalent will be 1 by 2 ohms. So the new circuit will be somewhat like this. 1 by 2 ohms over here. This is 1 ohm. The dependent current source over here, 2I1, current through here I1, this is plus minus V1. So let's assume the node voltage over here as V. By applying KCL, I1 is equal to V upon 1 by 2 plus 2I1, right? So minus I1 is equal to 2V. Therefore, V is equal to minus I1 by 2. This is the first equation. Now we can see that I1 will be V1 minus V upon 1 ohm. But we already know that V is minus 1 by 2. So is equal to V1 minus of minus 1 by 2. I1 by 2. Therefore, I1 is equal to V1 plus I1 by 2. Therefore, I1 minus I1 by 2 is V1. Therefore, V1 upon I1 is equal to 1 by 2, which is H11.
In this question, we have to find out the number of branches of the graph. Now, n is equal to 8, L is equal to 5. But we know that the formula of number of loops is equal to b minus n minus 1. Therefore, 5 is equal to b minus 8 minus 1. Therefore, b is equal to 12. Thus, the number of branches are 12. This is the third 1-mark question. V1 is equal to 100 angle 0. V2 is equal to 100 angle 10 degrees, since pi by 18 is 10 degrees. V3 is 100 angle 5 degree, as pi by 36 is 5 degree. Now since V2 is leading V1 and V3, V2 acts as a source and thus the direction of current will be outwards from V2 and will be inwards towards V1 and V3. Since power flows outwards from V2, P2 is greater than 0 and power flows inward into V1 and V3. So P1 should be less than 0 as well as P3 should be less than 0. So the answer is P2 greater than 0 and P1 and P3 less than 0. That is option C. Now we will begin with 2 marks questions. So this is the first 2 marks question. First of all, we'll find the parallel equivalent of the circuit. ZP is equal to R into minus JXC upon R minus JXC. Now Zn is equal to JXL plus R into minus jXE upon R minus jXE is equal to JXL minus JR XE into R plus JXE on rationalizing upon R square plus XE square is equal to JXL minus JR square XE minus RXE square upon R square plus XE square. Now since the voltage and the current I of t are in phase, so the circuit is in resonance, and during resonance the imaginary part of the circuit will be 0. So Zn is equal to real part, and which is the real part? It is Rxe square upon R square plus Xe square. Since the rest of the terms contain j and they are imaginary, now Xe is equal to 1 upon omega c is equal to 1 upon 100 into 100 into 10 raised to minus 6, which turns out to be 100 ohms. Therefore Zn is equal to 100 into 10 raised to 4 upon 10 raised to 4 plus 10 raised to 4, which turns out to be 50 ohms. So the input impedance is 50 ohms. This is the second 2 marks question. IAN is equal to VAN upon R is equal to 100 angle 0 upon R. IBN is equal to VBN upon JXL is equal to 100 angle minus 120 upon J10 is equal to 100 angle 10 angle minus 210. ICN is equal to VCN upon minus JXE is equal to 100 angle minus 240 upon minus J10 is equal to 100 angle minus 150. Now IN is equal to 0 but is equal to IAN plus IBN plus ICN. Therefore 100 upon R, this should be 10 angle minus 150. 100 upon R plus 10 angle minus 210 plus 10 angle minus 150 is equal to 0. Therefore 100 by R plus 10 is plus 10 cos of 210 is minus root 3 by 2 minus of sine of 210 minus 1 by 2 plus 10 sine of 150 is cos of 150 minus root 3 by 2 minus of 1 by 2. Therefore 100 upon R minus 5 root 3 plus 5 minus 5 root 3 minus 5 is equal to 0. Therefore 100 upon R is equal to 10 root 3, because this 5 and 5 get cancelled. Therefore R is 10 by root 3, which turns out to be 5.77 ohms. This is the third 2 marks question. Let's first make the Laplace equivalent circuit of the given network. Phi can be written as phi by S. Inductor is replaced by S, capacitor by 1 by S, as it is 1 upon Cs and C is 1. Let the loop current be I of S. Now by KVL we can write phi by S minus S into I of S minus 1 upon S into I of S is equal to 0. Therefore phi upon S is equal to I of S into S plus 1 upon S, that is S square plus 1 upon S. Therefore I of S is equal to phi upon S square plus 1. Therefore I of t is equal to phi sin t on taking the Laplace inverse of I of S. Now v of t is equal to 1 upon c integral of 0 to t I of t dt is equal to integration of 0 to t phi sin t dt. Therefore v of t is equal to minus phi cos t, limits from 0 to t, is equal to phi minus phi cos t. Now let's make a table of current, voltage and time. So t, I of t and v of t. For t equal to 0, phi sin 0 is 0. For t equal to 0, v of t is 0. Phi minus phi 0. Now pi by 2. For pi by 2, I of t is 5 and v of t is 5. For pi, I of t is again 0. V of t is now 5 minus of minus 5, that is 10. Now for 3 pi by 2, I of t is minus 5 and v of t is now 5 minus 0, again 5. Now for 2 pi, I of t is 0 and v of t is also 0. Now let's make a plot of I of t versus v of t. Now when I of t is 0, v of t is also 0, 0 comma 0. When I of t is 5, v of t is also 5, 5 comma 5. When v of t is 10, I of t is 0, 10 comma 0. When v of t is 5, I of t is minus 5. So it's 5 comma minus 5. Again at 2 pi they are 0 comma 0. So we can see that these points are forming a circle. So the locus forms a circle and from the given options it is option B. Thus the answer of this question is option B. This is the fourth 2 marks question. The above circuit can be replaced by Z1 in series. Parallel, this branch can be replaced by Z2. Similarly over here Z1 and again Z2. And then the infinite ladder continues. Since it's an infinite ladder, we can this is Z equivalent. We can also assume Z equivalent over here since it's an infinite ladder. So the circuit modifies to Z1. This parallel will be Z2 in parallel with Z equivalent. And this is over here Z equivalent. Now Z equivalent is Z1 plus Z2 into Z equivalent upon Z2 plus Z equivalent, taking the parallel combination of Z2 and Z equivalent, where Z1 is J9 and Z2 is J5 minus J1, that is J4. So Z equivalent minus J4 into Z equivalent upon J4 plus Z equivalent is equal to J9. Therefore Z equivalent J4 plus Z equivalent is equal to minus 36 plus J9 into Z equivalent. Therefore, there should be a minus J4 Z equivalent over here also. Therefore, Z equivalent square minus J9 into Z equivalent plus 36 is equal to 0. So we get a quadratic equation, and its root is given by Z equivalent is equal to J9 plus minus square root of J9 square, which is minus 81 minus 4AC minus 144 divided by 2 is equal to J9 plus minus root of 225 minus 225 upon 2 is equal to J9 plus minus root 15 upon 2 is equal to, therefore Z equivalent is equal to J12 or minus J3. Equivalent of J5 and minus J1 is J4, which is in series with J9, and thus it forms an inductive circuit. So Z equivalent should be inductive, therefore Z equivalent must be J12 and not minus J3. So answer is option A. And this is the last 2 marks question of networks. The average power is given by P average is equal to 1 upon T integral of 0 to T V of T into I of T dt is equal to 1 by T integral of 0 to T phi minus 10 cos omega T plus 60 degree into phi plus x cos omega T dt is equal to 1 by T integral of 0 to T 25 plus phi x cos omega T minus 50 cos omega T plus 60 minus 10x cos omega T plus 60 into cos omega T dt. We know that the average value of cos omega T is 0. Therefore, 1 upon T integral of 0 to T cos omega T dt is equal to 0. Therefore, P average is equal to first phi x cos omega T and 50 cos omega T plus 60, their average value 0. Therefore, P average is 1 upon T integral of 0 to T 25 minus 10x cos omega T plus 60 into cos omega T dt is equal to 1 by T integral of 0 to T 25 minus phi x common cos of 2 omega T plus 60 plus cos 60. As we know that 2 cos A cos B is cos of A plus B plus cos of A minus B into dt. Now the average value of cos 2 omega T plus 60 is 0. Therefore, P average is equal to 1 by T into 25 it should be 1 by T into 25 into T over the limits 0 to T minus phi x into cos 60, which is 1 by 2, means phi x upon 2T into T over the limits 0 to T. But in the question it is given that P average is equal to 0. So therefore 0 is equal to 25 minus phi x upon 2. Therefore x is equal to 10 amperes.